Hi, in this video we'll be discussing the Gran Turismo trophy list. Gran Turismo 7 trophy list. First off, join the 200 mile club, which is basically get the car to 200 miles, which is 322 kilometers, which you'll get naturally as you progress through the game. Took 100 photos in scapes or race photos. So may take a little time, not too long if you snapshot the same photo 100 times. But it's more than previous Gran Turismo, so it looks like there's more photo options for those type of people. Memento from the new Nürburgring. Take a scape photo of the BMW GR3 on Nürburgring. So this will come. You can combine this with the Snap Happy Trophy. You'll get this when you're trying to get the 100 trophy, take 100 photos. Memento from Le Mans. Take scraps photos of an Audi R18 TDI Autosport just on the circuit D last. I thought I said I pronounced that wrong there. Again, there's another photo trophy. Bought a pickup truck. This will become naturally. It's buy a truck. Let's go carbon neutral. Bought an electric car. This is something new. So maybe buy a Tesla. Maybe a bit expensive. It could be depending which brand, but it shouldn't be too bad. Safety first. Buy a safety car, which shouldn't be too bad either. Living with a legend, bought the legendary cars dealership. Now this could take a while, and you probably have to progress through a game to be able to earn money quick enough to be able to obtain these cars at a good rate. Now, usually these sort of cars, this could be the $20 million credit cars, which is what I'm worried about, which not the worst trophy, but will take time. Bought 10 sets of wheels. Again, this will come naturally once you buy a bunch of cars. Firm favourite, buy the same car 10 times. 10 times, okay. So, yeah, this is easy, but it's like, why would you want to buy the same car 10 times? I don't see the silly trophy. Smoking hot, earned 10,000 points in drift trials. Again, this shouldn't be too bad. I don't know if this is cumulative or you can do it many times. You have to do it in one sitting. I think it's commutative like it was in GT Sport. So you can do it 100 times. You can do 50 different drift trials. Reach a speed of 500 k's. So again, you just buy the Tomahawk, and you should get this trophy without a problem. But you might have to play late in the game. Finish the sport mode. Finish racing sport mode. So this is basically finish the race in sport mode, which we have to do 50 times anyway. Which we'll talk about that later. Reach the speed of 600 k's, which again, this links to 500k trophy. You get the Tomahawk, and you shouldn't have a problem. These are higher speeds though than previous Gran Turismo games, so they've obviously improved that. Time Attacker took part in 100 time trials. This might take a while. This one, 100 time trials. Just choose a shorter circuit, and you should get the trophy in a quick amount of time. Drive 500 miles on oval tracks. Again, this is similar to a trophy in Gran Turismo Sport. We have to drive around oval tracks, which I think was at 1,000 miles or 500. I can't remember, but similar to that, and it's not too bad, providing it doesn't glitch. Just drive around Blue Moon or the other track, which I can't quite remember. It's one of those beginner tracks. Go in the distance, Angles Crest Highway. Again, this is only 106k, so it shouldn't be too bad. That one. Go in the distance, 24-hour Le Mans, drive the length of 1 hour. So these two link up here. Both distance-based trophies again will take some time, but you'll get it naturally while driving and playing the game. Go the distance, Route 66. Drove the distance of Route 66. 390,745. So this is again another one. Another kilometer-based trophies. You'll get this naturally. Going the distance together, the Atlantic. Drive with other players online. You match the distance. Covering the first ever Translating 5. I can't pronounce that, but yeah, another distance-based trophy in same here, which is probably one of the most time-consuming trophies in the game because you have to do it with someone, I think, doing it together with other players, which can be very frustrating because you have to rely on another person to drive with you. So I don't know how this is going to work. All I know is you have to do 13,000 k over 13,000 Ks, which is time consuming. Oh gosh, hopefully you can do this in lobby mode, because otherwise this is gonna annoy a lot of people. Okay, we'll go ahead, store 50 cars in your garage, and store 100 cars in your garage. So again, you have to spend a bit of time playing the game, but this is not as bad as Gran Turismo 5 when you have to collect 1,000 cars, which was ridiculous. 3 legendary cars, acquire 3 legendary race cars that were once just determined to win 24-hour races again. So this is again a link to the other legendary garage. Um, this may take a while because you have to earn enough credits to buy these cars. I'm assuming these legendary cars are expensive since they're legendary and they're 1 24-hour races, so they're going to be expensive. So yeah, you probably have to play the game a fair bit. In-depth mastery, 50 races in sport mode. Again, this is linked to the other sport mode trophy by winning one race. So yeah, 50 races, not as bad as Gran Turismo Sport, where you have to do 321 races, complete 321 races, something around about that. So that's good. Not as bad as last time. Purchase a turbo supercharged 10 times. Again, you'll get that naturally by buying a lot of cars and purchasing parts to improve the vehicle. Living your car life, start the first manual. This should probably be one of the first trophies I'm assuming you'll earn. Straightforward, no point speaking about it. Drove a Formula car. Again, this could take a while depending which Formula car. It was the junior Formula car. Shouldn't take too long to be able to afford it. To be able to afford the car. Student of monitoring history. Complete the first car collecting menu. So it seems to be a new feature, car collecting menu. So I'm assuming it shouldn't be too bad. It might be a bunch of cheap cars you have to collect, and you'll be able to earn that pretty quickly. Moving on up, move up 5 or more positions in a single lap. Again, you could probably do this in a single race and pick a vehicle that's a lot more powerful than all the other vehicles, and you shouldn't be too bad. Maybe doing a longer track like Nürburgring or something like that gives you more time to do it. Clean racer, complete a race without leaving the track or any collisions. Again, just pick an easy track this time, a short track, and just drive slowly, and you should be able to earn the trophy. You'll probably get that naturally anyway. Buy a whiskey. Won a race with a lead of 0.5 seconds or less. So again, you could probably do this in single race and just stay with another driver, but make sure another car and just speed ahead the last second, basically, and get the trophy. Shouldn't be too bad. One with a lead of 10 seconds or more in a race of at least 2 laps. So you'll probably get this during the campaign or single player career mode, whatever you want to call it. Shouldn't be too bad. No assistance required to complete a race without any assist settings. So again, this shouldn't be too bad if you do an event with or a race, I should say, with a high power vehicle. That's a vehicle with a lot higher power than all the other vehicles in the race. New trends: took a pit stop during a race and change your tyres. So you can do this during an endurance race. Shouldn't be a problem there. The first step to mastery: complete a track or sectors in circuit experience. Oh, okay, so this seems to be similar to Gran Turismo Sport. Basically, you have to complete a track, all sectors in a circuit experience. So yeah, that's similar to GT Sport. Shouldn't be too bad. Complete 5 tracks, complete 15 tracks in circuit experience. So again, similar to GT Sport, to complete the circuit experience, which isn't too bad. There's a few tracks that are a bit difficult than others, but this one shouldn't be too bad. Drove in 60 seconds, drove a lap around to Sugar Circuit in under 1 minute. So you probably need to get a fast vehicle for that to be able to do it. You might have been able to complete it in arcade mode if there is in GT7. Podium fixture, finished on the podium 10 times. Again, this shouldn't be too bad. You'll probably get this during career mode as you come first in the races. Taste of tuning, board and equipped tuning parts. Again, you'll get this, you'll earn this trophy by simply by purchasing parts for your vehicles to upgrade them. Rain royalty, acquire your rain license. Okay, it shouldn't be too bad. Fully licensed, earn all licenses. Again, this could be trouble. This trophy here, it's links to earn all gold and all licenses. Now, this is probably going to be the hardest trophy in the game, depending if it's Gran Turismo 5, Gran Turismo 4 difficulty level, golden license difficulty. So this one's depending if it's GT6 or Gran Turismo Sport licenses, and it's going to be pretty easy, not too bad. So yeah, it all depends on this trophy, really. Uh, one one races on 10 different tracks, so this should come naturally during career. 110 races on dirt tracks. Yeah, this could come naturally in career, or you have to do it in a single race if you haven't got the trophy naturally, or it's one of the last trophies you have to earn. Fuel her up. Took a pit stop during a race with a feature fuel consumption of fuel to your tank. So just do an endurance race basically. Um, Running on empty, run out of fuel in a race with feature fuel consumption. Again, this is similar to the other fill your up trophy. Just do an endurance race and enable those settings, and you should be able to earn a trophy. Looking good, bought and equipped aerodynamic parts. Again, you'll get this naturally by doing career mode and buying cars there, purchasing the parts for the cars. Tightening up, increase your body rigidity 10 times. Again, buy 10 cars and just um, improve it by going to that tuning shop. Was it the tuning shop or the oil change where you change your oil from previous Gran Turismos? There'd be a place where you can do that. Squeaky clean wash a car 10 times. Again, this pretty straightforward. Just buy 10 cars and wash them 10 times, or you can do it with one car. Shouldn't be too bad. Yeah, fit a wide body again. You can do this. Shouldn't be too bad. Just insert a wide body into a car. And finale for food requirements for the ending. So could be a time-consuming trophy depending on how long the campaign is and the career mode is. If it's got endurance races or long races, or a lot of races like GT4 or GT5, it'll take a while. But again, yeah, so not too bad. Overall, yeah, it's easier than GT Sport, depending on the licenses, obviously. But I have a feeling they might be actually easier. But we'll soon see. I mean, easier than GT5 and GT4. Yeah, other than that, it's just that grindy trophy, basically. Pretty much. We have to drive 13,000 Ks. Yeah, so not too bad. Not the best either, though. I thought there'll be a trophy of golding every event, which is quite disappointing because that's what Gran Turismo is all about, completing a lot of events. Anyway, that's it. Like and subscribe.